Alright, hello, welcome. This is Lucy the Bold. We are in Enshrouded. Okay, so this is the addition. You can see it. We'll go down there in a minute. But right now, um, this is my addition to the Roman aqueduct. And I am simply placing these large sarcophagus. So what I'm doing is I take them in, get them lined up, and then I'm simply decreasing it by 2 strokes, or 2 ticks, or 2 clicks, however you want to say it. I do need to put on an extra. And let's keep this the same. Extra piece of the platform here. Okay, so let's go back to this. So we're taking the coffin lid and using R, T, and G. Okay, so now G, we're going to flip it. And then we're going to pull it forwards. And you can see how it's not perfect. So we're going to use G again, like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to use T. And we're simply going to line it up with this one. Okay, and then we're going to use T again. And 1, 2. Okay, and then the last one, so the last one typically I've been happening to use the column. Like that. Okay, and then we're taking this one down by 2. 1, 2. Alright, so that's 1/2 of it. Okay, and then we got to do this side. Alright, so we're going to pull it out from the wall. Okay, and then we're going to use the T. Okay, 1, 2. We're going to bring it back out from the wall. Alright, and then this also works too, because now I know where I need to shave off extra material. Okay, and then for the last one, yes, I have nearly fallen. Well, I've actually fallen off the tower a couple times today already. Alright. Yeah, you should have seen me just a minute ago when I was using the scaffolding. Yeah, that was exciting. because I can have the scaffolding inside of here, and I'll show you here in a second, because I want to get these little pieces out of the way. Some of this I'll have to do from the other side. All right, and yeah, I'll have to get those from the other side. Okay, so these two pillars, okay, this is all the farther down they go. All right. And then this is the full size pillar, which is like this one right here. Okay, that goes all the way up, all the way down to the floor. All right, then we have the two center pillars, and you'll see here in a minute. Okay, and then we have the center columns. That whole column is a big massive support system for this. Okay, let's go down to this level. Oh, shoot. Okay, so that piece is in too far, which is one of the reasons why I check and make sure before I completely remove everything. Alright, let's put this back on. Okay, and then we're going to use G and roll it upwards like that. And Q to bring it out. Alright, and then we're going to start the T. Okay, it looks like I need at least one more point. Like that. Okay, it's the only bad thing about this is having to do this because it doesn't remember your measurements. I wish it did. Alright, 1, 2. Okay, perfect. Now we'll go back to number 5. And now that platform there, that is part of the stair stepping system. I'm going to have to get that redone at some point. Okay, so now I do want one and then we'll remove everything on the other side. Because I've been working from the bottom up. On the one side, so I could make sure that it was perfectly aligned. Alright, and then this side, I will probably work it going from the top down. Alright, so now what we'll do is we will fly over there, and then you can see it much more clearly. See, you can see now how the arch is looking and then how far down it comes. So, and then like I said, I'll have to redo the stairway system for the aqueduct. Oh, and this is just something on the side note. On the map, okay, you have this log here. I don't know how many of you have ever been through it, because there is another log, you know, this one here, it's got a treasure chest. Well, this one here had a treasure chest, but it also has the trilobite imprint fossil in it. Now, what makes this place so good is, and I'm sure you can see, look at all of that foliage. It surrounds the entire opening of the cave and even goes into the cave. You'll find the troglodyte right here, and then you'll find the chest right here. Okay, but you can mine this all out, and there's nothing that's going to bother you over here. You know, and it's just simply coming in here, you know, running over to here. This is the top of an old tree, which you can farm out too. But yeah, that gives you a really good idea of what my Colosseum or my Roman aqueduct bridge looks like. I think it came out looking really well. That whole bottom area is just going to be nothing but support. Let me go back over here and then we'll go down. See, right now I use these stairs to get down to here. Okay. But what we need to do Alright, so this is the center column, and as you can see, it goes all the way up there. In fact, it's so tall up there that I used 5 of these scaffolds, one on top of the other, while standing on this part of it to get up to there. And then I put the doorway in here. I got to center it a little bit better. And then this end over here, I did the same thing. And then when I come down on this side here, I'll trim all this back. That way it matches with that. Same thing on this end. Okay, and then this will go all the way up. This goes into the tree. Nice thing is if I wanted to, at a later point, I can always drill into the tree and then make a step system going upwards. So, and then where I'm actually located at is the passage to the Blackmire Forest. My tree, I call it my Keebler elf tree, you know. That is the largest dead tree standing upright in the game. So, yeah, and I still gotta finish that pillar going up over there. So, and then if we go back, to here, that is the second largest dead tree. You can start to see how this is shaping up. So, block wise, let's see here. I had 12,000 rough flintstone blocks made, and I had 5,000 of these made. The desert temple block. So, and in flint, um, yeah, flint, I think it was 7, no, 3 stacks of 1,000, and then a stack of 400. And I still think I have about 1,000 flint left that I haven't converted into cobblestone. So, and then what I'm going to do here is do this, and then all right, and then this will be the lower. So I had snapping turned on. There we do. All right. It looks like I need to bring my wall out just a little bit as I go up. So now for this, what I'll do is I'll take these. All right. Like that, and then I can come and go from the top level down to this level. Like that. And then that way I can bring this pillar down and bring these walls down so that they match up. Easy peasy. Turn snapping off. Okay. Ah! That's the second time I've done that. Okay, well, anyways, you get the idea. It's been fun. Death happens. Ha ha! So, I just wanted to show everybody what I've been up to besides just dying? We'll give my life a chance to replenish as I run back over here. Oh, this is the other thing I did too. Alright, so this is where the waterfall coming down from the mountain is going to come. It's going to fill up this whole area here, and then it will literally go into the area that I have that's got ice on it. Why? Why is that step there? So, yeah. All right. Say goodbye. There we go. Oh, I changed my character back to being a guy. So this is what he looked like originally. So, in case if you were wondering, this is the hunter's outfit that I have on him. So, anyways, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Watch me on Mondays and Fridays on Twitch and YouTube, as I do Enshrouded. Tuesdays is Diablo 4. Wednesdays, I do Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Thursdays, I am doing Borderlands 4. So, all of my videos are of the average person doing gameplay, and then I do occasionally point out significant things to try to help anybody who's interested. Otherwise, it's just a lot of fun. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.